Music producers, I'm about to show you the greatest plugin ever made. For real. I'm talking inspiration at your fingertips. Like, yeah. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's get into the video. Music producers, what up? Welcome back to another video. It's me, They Call Me Heat. If this is your first time watching any of my videos on my channel today, I'm a music producer of over 15 years, and on my channel here, I show producers how to make some of the best boom bap hip hop style beats. Before we get into the video today, I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsor today, and that is Output. Output is a software plugin company. They've made plugins, different things that they've created, but most recently is their plugin called Arcade. I'm definitely going to review that and go over that plugin today and just kind of tap in and show you the uniqueness of the actual plugin and just how like it can inspire you just by opening the plugin up and just getting to work. All right. So yeah, shout out to Output. Now, if you want to get Arcade and you want to use Arcade or check out Arcade after watching this video, be sure to hit the link below in the description. You do get 30 days free when you sign up for Arcade, so definitely go check that out. I'm telling you, you will not lose inspiration with this plugin right here. Now, the reason why I say this plugin is the greatest plugin ever made, like literally, like I've been using this plugin for years, and I always use it to like add top lines, just different little elements, vocal elements, you know, background elements, and I definitely stand by this plugin. Anytime I'm making a beat, I'm probably ending up pulling up Arcade just to give that, you know, that extra little element that it may be missing. A lot of times I can't call a keyboardist to just come right over when I'm in the moment of making beats or I'm feeling inspired. And that's where Arcade comes in for me. Now, when you're using Arcade, this is what it looks like here when you first pull it up. The moment you pull it up, it comes up with this screen here, which is like pretty much the home screen, and it just gives you everything that's in here. These are little samplers in here, so they would have 15 sounds or 15 different types of loops in each sampler. Now, in each sampler, there are different like effects. Like if I go in here and I hit play sampler, there's a lot of different things that you can do. So they have a couple like a delay effect, some hype effect, dirty hall, which I'm assuming is probably like a reverb, a wave filter, obviously it's a filter. And then it has like a sample edit button here, so you can, you know, edit the sample, your start and end point, stuff like that. You have your modifier editor. I haven't messed with this, so I don't really know much about this yet. It does have a mixer section, so of course, you know, the different samples across the keys here are all controlled by the volume, the pan, and then you have send options as well. So your sends are up here. So like they have in this one for Dirty Hall, it's a reverb and a distortion box. And then for the send 2, they have the fuzz delay, which is another distortion box and a multi-tap delay. On the master, you see you have 4 effects here. So you got a filter, compressor, chorus, and limiter, and you can change these as well with the different effects. You can also change your send effects right here too. So you don't have to keep them the way that they have them in the preset. This is just what it is, a preset. You have modulation. So if you know about modulation, LFO, stuff like that, you can use the modulation tab. And then you have a playback tab, which gives you like the speed of the sample. So you can change the speed. You have legato option, and then you have your voices as well. And then down here, you can see this is where you change your key. So once you open it, you start playing the sound, you're trying to get it on point with your beat. You also have an octave up down section here. And then you can change the key from major or to minor. They also have like a key locker. So basically, if you go get a different sampler and you have this lock on, the lock will basically keep the key the same each time you change your sampler. So let's say we have it in B minor. It's now locked. Now we'll go back to our search. We'll load up something else that we do have. We'll load up distant voices here, and then it's still in B minor, as you can see here. So this is super dope. This is a very dope plugin. I love this plugin. Well, don't want to say I know about like the back of my hand, but I definitely know it really well. I really just been messing with the presets because the presets are never ending. Like they're always updating the presets. There's new presets all the time. So shout out to Output for Arcade. So back in Arcade here, they do have a search section here. So let's say you want piano, you just type in piano, all these different samplers with piano samples in them. You're not going to get like a grand piano where you're just playing out the keys. You're going to get a sampler which has piano style samples in it, or just chord style samples. So if I open up a sampler right here, this one's called Chopped. I like this one. The Chopped series is really dope. When you open it up, it does automatically go to your tempo as far as, you know, what you're using. So if we're in double time, it's going to play super fast. So we just go up here to tweak, and then we can go to playback, and then we can hit halftime. So now when I hit a key, but if we keep it on the preset that it comes and it's just right in the middle, it's gonna play fast like this. So when you're hitting the key, you start hitting these different black keys. There's different effects that happen. gets kind of crazy. Let me try to cook up like some type of lo-fi something. So let's see, lo-fi. So we'll just search something lo-fi. I'm gonna try Attic Duo. I want to see what that honey one is sounding like, but let's try the raw takes. Yo, listen, if you struggle at all with making better beats, or if you struggle with mixing your beats, let's say you got great beats, but you just struggle with making it sound good, head over to boombapuniversity.com. I have a few courses over there that will help you with your beat making process as well as your mixing process. You gotta have better beats in order to sell more beats. You gotta have better beats to get more placements, right? Let me help you with that. I got the Cooking That Boom Bap Masterclass, which will walk you through the full beat making process as to how I make my beats. And I also have the Mixing and Mastering Your Beats Like a Pro Masterclass, which will show you exactly the full process as to how to mix your beats. And there's a bonus in there as well on how to mix vocals too. So I'm gonna show you all of that at boombapuniversity.com. Head over there, grab up those courses. I promise you, 15 years of proven experience to get you right. All right, let's get back into the video. Let's go back to search and see what Honey is talking about here. So if you want to use one and you don't have it already downloaded, you just hit the download button and then it'll download it for you right in the plugin too. And you just hit the play sampler and then now it'll bring up a new sample for you. Oh, wow. Woo, that's gonna be a fire little lo-fi joint right there. So now we gotta get our lo-fi tempo going. I'm gonna stick around 145. And then now I'm gonna actually throw that on the mixer because I wanna put a little like vinyl crackle on it. All right, so what I did was I took up the tape degrade. There's some different effects here that we can add, like Dream Verb. I do have another arcade that's already open from when I first started it up. So I'm using a different arcade, different sampler. So now I can try to add something on top to kind of, you know, bring the vibe out. Ooh, I like that. I like that so much. All right, so I'm gonna go find some drums now. I need some drums to go over the top of this here, so I know where I want to go. Yeah. Arcade is crazy, man. So yeah, we can go back, we can search some more. They have all these different like tags right here too. So you got vocal, guitar, piano, hip hop, bass, drums, synth. Oh. I think we just completed this joint with just the keys right here. All right, so it clashes just a little bit, which is perfectly fine. But I think I want to do some type of like vocal. So I know that one of the samplers that I like a lot is Distant Voices. So I'm gonna go here. They already got like a bunch of new ones, 5 new ones right here, outside of the ones that I already know I'll be using. So I'm gonna go to Sacred Land. So, all right, so I'm just gonna use that beginning part. I don't really need to use the whole thing, but I do want to drag it off some more so that it has like a little bit of like lag to it. And actually we could use that beginning part really, and then we can clone it and grab another vocal or spot in there. Hopefully it all falls together. Ooh, I think we did it. I want to go back to the Chopped series. There's dope sounds in some of these Chopped series. Like Skyline at Night has some saxophone. So we can add something like that in there. Now, if you're feeling arcade and you want to give it a chance or you want to try it out, make sure you hit the link below in the description. Yeah, man, get into arcade because it's crazy. It's going to take your beats to the next level. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be inspired every time, all the time. So definitely grab up arcade. And if you like the sounds that you heard today in the video that I was using, you can always get these every single week on Patreon, patreon.com/TheycallmeHeat. And I'm going to get out of here, y'all. And until next time.